that we found out how Alistair Cope is getting on. If you follow his website, it's www.papete.co.uk. That's P-A-P-E-T-E. This is an incredible journey. Alistair from Seaton is going from Edinburgh to Exmouth via canoe and cycle. He's 1 week in to the journey. We spoke to him last week as he'd begun his journey. He'd had a few mechanical problems with his bike near Berwick-upon-Tweed, but he got over that. So how has the first week gone? Let's hear from Alistair now. It's a Friday night, and we promised 7 days ago that we would speak to the gentleman that we're about to speak to, although actually I did, if you were in Devon, speak to him on Monday. You would have heard that interview as well. But let's go region-wide and speak to Alistair Cope. Hello to you.
Hi, Vic. Good evening.
Now, just we'll remind the dear listener that you're on a paddling and a cycling expedition from Edinburgh to Exmouth. You are a week into that adventure. Whereabouts are you?
Yeah, so it feels like I'm a week. Actually, it feels like I'm a year into it, not about a week. Where's the best place to think? I'm kind of southeast of Doncaster now. Is probably the best description.
Right, southeast of Doncaster. Right, that's a long way away yet, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Thank you. It's been a long way to go, and it's been a really interesting week. And it's actually today's been one of those days where I knew it was going to be a difficult day because nothing was working well for me the way I looked at it when I was planning it. I couldn't get the route right, so I always thought it was going to be messy. But I started off with such enthusiasm today, and it just went downhill ever since. But do you want me to expand on that, Vic, or not? Or?
Yeah, go on. I mean, obviously you're going to get low moments during this trip, and it sounds like today was a low moment.
Yeah, it has. I mean, I had the wheel that went wrong on the first day, and that was okay, and we sorted that out. And I had a good night. I slept by the canal again, so I'm kind of sleeping under hedges and pitching where I kind of finished the day where I get tired. And I had a difficult day the day before because of various things that I hadn't kind of planned in. I tell you what I am doing. I'm learning a lot about the canal system in the northeast of England, where I haven't had any experience. I'm now realising how inexperienced I am when it comes to paddling a canoe on a canal in some sections. Which is things like I catered for locks. I had catered for locks and the understanding of that, and I planned all that out for my route planning. What I hadn't allocated sufficient time for very low bridges and swing bridges and lift bridges. And I came across a whole series. I think it was 7 or 8 of them, and I couldn't even get the canoe under. So my difficulty is that I have to unpack everything, move it across, and then repack it again. And which sounds not too difficult, but the difficulty is sometimes the water level and where the land is above me can be quite high.
Yes.
So the whole thing becomes quite precarious.
Of course. Yes. Just explain the logistics of this, because I've had several questions about how this all works. When you're on the road, you tow the canoe behind you, but when you're on water, you have the bike in the canoe. Is that right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've got some great pictures going up on the website, but I'm hopefully going to get some more fairly soon by people taking photographs of me so you can see it in action. But basically, the canoe, it's a gorgeous canoe by Flaxton, where it's a very natural canoe. And when I'm on the water, I've got a Pashley bicycle, which is a very traditional bike, that slots on the back of the canoe with the front wheel hanging over the stern. And then everything else is packed around, and that leaves a tiny little space in the middle where I kind of shoehorn myself into it. And so all my gear, which the weight of the canoe and the bike and everything is very comparable to what I weigh, actually a little bit more. So once we're in the water, that's fine because the weight's all supported. And when I'm towing it, I tow the canoe, which has got wheels that pop on and off with a little button, which is brilliant design. It took some time to work out, but it just worked very, very well. And all my gear. So yeah, I'm towing around about almost 12 stone of weight behind me, which is a ludicrous amount. That's when I've got all the water and provisions, but I kind of carry enough for 2 days.
Goodness, you've got a week gone, and I reckon you got about another 3 weeks to go. Are you on schedule? Are you behind schedule?
Yeah, I'm on schedule actually. I lost half a day when the wheel kind of broke, and today I had my first punches today, so I've been expecting more because there's been so much broken glass and stuff like that. But I've had my first puncture, and the chain broke today as well. But that's not too difficult to fix. But yeah, I'm pretty. If anything, I'm ahead of schedule because I started a day earlier than I planned. I'm probably still ahead of schedule, which is good news.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, you obviously, once you get over the 2-week mark, well, that psychologically, would that be a real boost to you?
Yeah, massive. But I've done these things in the past. I've gone away for a long time. It is a massive boost. Well, even today, I thought, okay, that's 25% done, and I'm still in one piece, and everything's still working, just about. I'm tired. I have to say, I'm very tired. I think it's the lack of sleep, because I'm camping in very odd places, and I just literally camp. The tent goes up as late as I can leave it, so I don't cause too much disturbance. And then I was up and on the water at 7 o'clock this morning, which was great. That was quite an early start. But yeah, I'm a bit fatigued at the moment, Vic.
But tonight, I think you're in a proper bed, is that right?
It is. I am, yes. Well, you picked up in that very well. I'm in fact, as a pure coincidence, my mother is on holiday up here. And I've been trying to get a hold of her, and she's more or less en route. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go there. But she wasn't in. She's been out all day, and then turned up and discovered I was there. So I then said, "Look, is it okay?" And they're very kindly putting me up. So I've got a bed and I've had a shower, and dare I say it, I've just had some alcoholic drink as well. Just had a gin and tonic as well.
Goodness me! Sounds like you're living the life.
Yeah, no, at the moment I am, but I think it's going to send me to sleep. So I'm probably going to fall asleep over dinner, I think.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. And how much do you expect to get done tomorrow? Because the weather's a little changeable, isn't it, over the course of the weekend?
Yeah, I've just been looking at the forecast, and the forecast is really, really bad actually up here. I've just got to get on with it, because if I don't go out, then it just builds up the days. I don't want that. I've had a couple of massive days right at the beginning, and if it's pouring my brain, I'm just bound to do it, because I think otherwise it just compounds the problem on. So I'll just get wet. It's going to be as simple as that, really. But it's there. It's getting. I mean, we are getting. The fantastic thing is, I suppose what I'm doing is really unusual. It's getting a lot of attention as I'm going along. That's been amazing. The people that I'm bumping into, people I've never met before, will never see again, are donating to the charities, just because what I'm doing is different and is visually really interesting to see. So people are living up in the northeast that aren't related to the charities based in Exeter are contributing, which is, I'm bowled over by that, actually, really bowled over. It's a fantastic feeling. There's some very generous people out there.
Obviously, there is a safety side to all this, and how careful are you with all this?
Yeah, I mean, there was a section the other day that I was going to canoe, and it was on a full moon. There were high spring tides, and several locals said, "Look, I just don't do it in your craft. It's just not suitable for it, because the way the tide rushes out on a full spring is just too much for your craft." So I actually listened to that, and that meant that's a section of the river I couldn't do. So yeah, I am being as sensible as I can. That you've got to have a degree of trust in, when you're on the roads, you're there, you can't see what's coming behind you. You've got to hope that cars give you a wide beam. And I've got a flag on the back, and the canoe and me, and I'm very visible. But and I've tried to pick as many roads as I can that are quieter, but you've still at times got to go on busy main roads.
Of course.
And there's a level of risk. But on the water, I tried to be. I made a bit of a mistake today, though. Having said that, I was up early, as I mentioned, and I was in the canoe, and I could hear this massive barge coming up behind me. I mean, they're big working barges, not just pleasure barges. And I thought, I'll get close onto the bank, as close as I can out of the way, and I could hear it coming. And I could hear him drop his revs, so he slowed down a little bit. And I hadn't expected this, then I found myself going backwards quite quickly. And that's because he was so big, he was forcing water out of the way. The only way it would go was behind him. So, of course, it was taking me back instead of going forward. So I kind of brought the boat out a little bit, but I was too close to the tide. That was my mistake. But when his bow wave came, I thought, I should cope with this and all I'm doing. But the bow wave bounced off the side of the canal and into the boat. I think it must have been really amusing to watch. So I shipped quite a bit of water today.
Goodness me.
But that was my inexperience with very big barges, I suppose.
Well, Alistair, I'm going to let you go and get some sleep because I think you
thanks, Rich.
deserve it, really. And we will speak to you on Monday, if that's all right.
That'll be fine. That'll be great.
I know it's a bank holiday, but some of us still have to work, and we can't all sort of mooch about on a bike and a canoe, quite frankly.
Yeah, mooch about. That's the best way to put it. Can we just mention the website?
Of course, I was going to say, just remind us of the charities first and foremost.
No, I was going to say, yeah, thank you. Exactly. Because if people go to the website, that's where the donation button is. The website is usual www.papete, which is PAPETE.co.uk. There are three charities, two which are Exeter-based. The other charity is a charity called Blesma. Then the two Exeter-based charities is Headway Devon and the Exeter Royal Academy for Deaf Education. And 90% of the proceeds go to those two Exeter-based charities. And there's a very easy donation button which you can press. It goes straight into where you can donate there. And it really, really does encourage me. I'd love to see the figure going up and up. So I'd encourage people to do that, please.
Fantastic. Well, Alistair, have a good night's rest. You deserve it. And as I said, we'll catch up with you on Monday. And there are pictures and words of your expedition on that very website. So if you want to keep up to that, you can. And also you can follow you on Twitter, can't you? If you want to go to @VeloVentures.
That's the one. That's it, Vic. Thank you. Thanks ever so much.
Marvellous. Well, you take care, Alistair, first and foremost, whatever you do, and we'll speak to you on Monday.
Thanks, Vic. Will do. Okay. Have a good weekend.
The incredible Alistair Cope, who is cycling and canoeing from Edinburgh to Exmouth. The 3 weekends' time, he plans to end his journey. Of course, we'll follow him all the way through. We'll speak to him on Monday evening on The Late Show to check on his progress over the next couple of days. We wish him all the very best. Alistair Cope, what an extraordinary